Hi everybody, so today I'm going to be doing a 4th of July look for you. First things first, take a damp beauty blender sponge and apply your foundation all over your face. I am using two shades of the Double Wear foundation by Estee Lauder. The first is one of their lightest and it is Ivory Nude, and then as you're seeing with the Face Expert brush by Real Techniques, I'm going over it with Ivory Beige, which is a little bit darker and matches more of my tan. So once I've applied that all over my face, I go ahead and I take my big brush. I think it's called a powder brush. It is by Real Techniques. And I just bronze my face. It's not contouring, so you mainly just want to hit up your cheekbones and your temples, and then also your nose and your neck and chest, just to make all your shadows appear cohesive and that kind of thing, but no strict contouring. And then I just go in with that beauty blender sponge and blend it out. Alright, so I'm going to go into my camouflage palette, and I got this from Coastal Scents. It's a great palette. You can get it for about $10 when it's on sale, and I just go in with one of the light shades to prime my eyes, to prep for the eyeshadow look that I'm going to do on it. Any kind of concealer will do, just make sure that it's a little bit thicker in consistency because that's going to even things out a lot more smoothly. After I do that, I also take it and I do a little bit of a concealing shape in a V under my eyes, and then I also put a little bit on my chin because I had some blemishes there I wanted to cover. Alright, so I would go ahead and use that brush to soak it in there as well. Instead, you can also use your hands. So then I'm going to go into my LORAC Mint Edition palette. I've raved about this palette before, and you can check it out. It was $18 on HotLook. It usually goes for about $42. And I just use that dark shade of, that medium cool tone shade of brown. Any type of medium brown, as long as it's cool tone, will do. And I just used a fluffy brush for that and put it to my crease. This, I'm going to be using that cream shade, and I'm going to be using more of a flat, dense brush and packing it on all over the lid. And I'm lifting the brush to pat, but I'm not going to use it like a windshield wiper motion like I was doing with the crease. I just want to pack that color on there as a good base. So obviously I zoomed in because I figured you guys could see a lot better if I did that. Alright, so I'm going back in with a darker red brown. Any red brown will do. This one's got a little bit of glimmer in it, but I just put that on the outside V shape of my eye. Nothing too crazy, but I also just kind of throw it on there and then I blend it out. As Jaclyn Hill says, windshield wiper motions. I also like to spin the brush in a circular motion as I'm doing that, just to blend everything nicely. Alright, so now I'm going in with a more bright white pigment, and it's got shimmer in it, and I'm doing what Would Lizzie Do calls spotlighting your eyelid, and I do agree it gives a ton of dimension to the eye. So I just take that brush that I used for the crease, not adding any extra product on it, and I just blend it out, and I also use my fingers. Alright, so I'm going in with a straight lined brush so I can do my lower lash line, and I'm using the mint color in this palette. Any mint color will do, but just make sure that you're just doing a light first coat, because you're going to see later in the video I'll show you a way to make the pigment stand out more and be more apparent. But I just wanted to get the base shade on. So then I'm going to take, again, that fluffy brush and just kind of blend out the edges and corners of this eye look. I then take my fingers and I put just a dab of that mint color on my lid, just to bring that mint on the top as well. Alright, so then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. As you saw in my previous video, this is just a $1 eyeliner, and I just do, I'm going to do a winged look, but I just build up a steady baseline on my eyelids. And like I said in the previous video, no rhyme or reason at this point, just kind of get a thick baseline. Make sure that it grabs as closely to your lashes as it can, because I did not apply my mascara first this time, so I just kind of go in just to make sure that everything is where it should be. Alright, then I'm going to start my wing, and you pull from the tip of your wing to the middle of your eye. As you can see, I messed up just a little bit, so I'll show you how I fix that afterwards. And then I'm just going to go on the other side and do the same thing. I didn't want too bold of an winged eye look with this, but I did want just a little bit just to give good contrast with the mint. Alright, so then I'm going to go in with a Bare Minerals Flawless Definition Mascara. This I found in my drawers and I just kind of forgot I had it. It's actually really, really good at defining and lengthening your lashes. It's not the best at curling, but it does the job. But really, you can use any mascara that you wish to use. But I just go ahead and do a couple coats of that on there, and I don't use fake eyelashes. You are more than welcome to use them, but my eyelashes are just so long, I might as well just use them. Alright, so then I go and put a coat on my bottom lashes, and I do that on both eyes. I didn't show you, but I do. And then I just go back in with that dark red brown just to add a little bit. And then I take that mint and I put it on a brush. And this is the important part. You spray it with a makeup setting spray and it will make that color vibrant. If you don't have it, use water. It does the same trick. Alright, so then I go back in just to add a little bit more mascara. And then I'm going to be using NYX's Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, because a white eyeliner is going to make your eyes look so open. Alright, and then last step, I'm just going to take any type of eyebrow powder. This is Anastasia. She's my favorite, but if you can't or you don't want to spend the price on her because she is a little pricey, just any type of brow powder will do. I'm not doing a super defined brow here. I'm just kind of filling in the gaps. Obviously, my sister was talking to me through the door, so that's why I was talking. But yeah, after I finished my brows, I just kind of throw them in there. I also put on a highlight and just do that on the tips of your cheekbones and pull it towards your temples. And this is going to be Honey Love by MAC, which is a matte shade. And it's a little bit drying, so then I go over it with Cream de Nude by MAC. Alright, and that's everything. Hope you guys enjoyed it.